Hey everyone, and welcome to The Recipe, where we take the journey with you to access and use the ingredients we each have to get life cooking. So we're back for more Women's History Month, and we're actually looking to bring things to a close, but not before we talk about one of the most important things women have to offer to the world, that being the gift of motherhood. So we're fortunate today to be able to bring on Saudia Durant, and she has with her beautiful baby girl, Johanna, who's sleeping right now. And basically what she wanted to do was share with us, one, the meaning of motherhood and why it's so important to the rest of us.
Yeah, so thanks for having me on The Recipe. I'm super excited to be on today. As you can see, I'm a new mom, and I'm just learning and moving right with it.
Definitely. And we're actually really glad to have you on. And I really like what you said about being a new mother, because that's the perfect segue into one of my questions, that being what it's been like since you started off as a mom.
So one of the first things I've noticed since I became one is that parenting can be very intense, and sometimes that can be both good and bad. There are a lot of instances where challenges can seem overwhelming because it's hard to determine what's best for the lives we're raising. At the same time, it can be amazing getting to shower a life with love and mold it and see it develop into something remarkable.
I like that you said that, because I've always felt motherhood, for that reason, is somewhat of an opportunity for women to influence the next generation.
Oh, definitely. In fact, even in indirect ways. The way we raise our children influences the way other children think and behave. Our children become an example for the people that surround them and set the new standard for what it means to be successful, to be strong and positive.
Wow, that's a lot to think about. On that note, in closing, what's one of the things about being a mother that you would share with the rest of the world if they were listening?
Well, parenting more than anything is a learning experience. Children can either make you step up and become who you're supposed to be, or they can show you who you're not ready to be. What I think is so interesting about that, though, is how that's really something we should be looking to address long before we have a child. We should always be thinking to ourselves, what can I do to help build up myself and the people around me? We should always reflect on our lives with the hope and anticipation that we're ready for the next life-changing blessing that comes our way. That's something parenting has taught me, and I would hope anyone else who hears it can benefit from it as well.
The takeaway here is that motherhood does more than signify a new chapter in a woman's life. If anything, it reflects opportunities for them to build up themselves, build up their family, and their communities. Understanding how important women are to the rest of the world, if anything, should urge us to reciprocate that love and energy. And so as we ponder today's message, we want to thank you for watching this week's episode of The Recipe, and we look forward to seeing you for the next one.